This is May the 21st, Tuesday 2024, and we are in BBA second semester section A, compulsory English class, where we read the opening paragraph of the new essay on the models of intercultural communication competence. And then we had assigned presentations, and we have Prasamsa here. She will be presenting on the introduction section of the essay. And after her presentation, you will do a classroom activity. So let's invite Prasamsa. Give her a big hand. You can use this clip. And Prasamsa, come here. We both are being video filmed, and this recording goes to YouTube. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, go on, present.
Sir, marker in. This one. Good morning, everyone. I have got the topic of global or model of intercultural communication.
And I want the class to listen carefully, please. Because after her presentation, you will do an exercise based on her presentation. Go on.
Good morning, everyone. I have got the topic of a model of intercultural communication competence introduction, and I will be describing on that topic.
You can use both the clips. There will be a stereo sound. Listen to this clip.
Okay, before going to the topic, let's be clear about words what that are going to tell about. Intercultural communication competence. What is culture? Culture is our values, norms,
You can
and
go this
assumptions.
side and they'll look easily on this screen. Yeah.
Okay, what is culture? Culture is our values, norm, and assumption. And what is interculture? Two or more different culture. Interculture means. And what is communication? As you know, that sharing our ideas to two or more than two individuals is communication. And competence means our ability to do something in competence way. Like for example, you can see like if you don't know how to speak in English, then you are not a competent. There should be like you should have some knowledge to be competent. Overall, the ability to talk successfully with the people from another culture is intercultural communication competence. Okay. First paragraph is all about globalization of travel, instant business communication, improved communication method, increased cultural mobility, interpersonal nature of cultural interaction. Like
Very good. Wonderful. For example, sentence number 2 talks about travel. Sentence number 3 talks about global business becoming local. Sentence number 4 talks about media and quick flow of information. Sentence number 5 talks about tumbling cultural walls. And sentence number 6 talks about interaction between people from different cultures. Yes.
and globalization of travel. In this word, it have said that travel that used to take month now takes hour due to technology. Due to advancement in technology, like travel चाहिँ त्यति धेरै टाइम लाग्दैन रे क्या पहिला
Let's use English only, right? Yeah. I also speak Nepali, I know, but let's speak on English. Yeah.
sometimes okay.
Yeah. I remind you not to speak Nepali. Go on.
Okay.
Go on.
Instant business communication. This means business dealing have transcended from local economics to global integrated economic with instantaneous communications and improved communication method.
When you present, avoid reading from the screen, consult the screen, but do not read. Do not give the impression that you're reading from the screen, okay? Have a glance and present. Go on.
Okay, sir. Media allows for modern media allows for almost instantaneous communication around the globe, replacing error-prone and slow method. Due to advancement, like there is no like slow technology, okay? There is like speedness. Increased cultural mobility. People are more mobile and more likely to parents and interact with different cultures than ever before. Due to like globalization, people are like being in different countries, different places, and by that
We meet more people from more cultures.
and interpersonal nature of cultural interaction ultimately comes down to personal encounters, whether in negotiable business contract or everyday interaction like asking for direction. Like in business form also it can be, or like simply like asking direction, like where should I go, where I want to
Okay,
go.
there are 6 paragraphs. Introduction, move quickly. First paragraph, now move to second paragraph. There are altogether 6 paragraphs. Yeah.
Second para tells about purpose of essay, board definition of competence, competence as skill behavior, context dependent judgment, and social evaluation.
So, how does he define competence? What is competence? You rightly said, paragraph 2 defines competence. Correct. I
Ability
agree.
or set of skilled behavior.
Yeah.
Ability
And
or skill.
impression that behavior is appropriate and effective in a given context. For
Skilled
example,
behavior.
when you were reading from mobile, I objected, right? And I said, don't give the impression of reading. Have a glance and speak without consulting the screen, right? So here we are talking about your presentation competence. When you read from the mobile, it shows that you are not competent. But if you avoid mobile, it will show you are more competent. So what is competence? Behavior that is considered by the people to be appropriate and effective. 2 words. What are the 2 words? Appropriate and effective. You are doing it the right way. Appropriate, effective, you are doing it efficiently. Yes, go on.
Any problem in this?
Okay.
No problem, right?
What is, I have a problem, go back. What is context?
Context means like it's like indexed form kind of like
Context is where you are. We are in BBA class. Why you are here? We are for learning and teaching. We are in a college. Context is place where you are. Context is time where you are. Context is why you are there. Right? So this classroom has academic context. It has academic context. If you go to a company to buy a laptop, for example, you go to mercantile business house to buy a laptop. That is a business context. That is a business context. If you go to a hotel to eat pizza, that's another context. Right? Context is why you are, where you are, who are you talking to, what are you talking about, what is the matter, that is context. Okay, yes, go on.
anything.
Yeah.
Third paragraph is all about definition of appropriateness.
Go back. Go back. Here you say there is social evaluation criteria. Explain that. What is social evaluation criteria?
Competence should be viewed as a social evaluation based on the criteria.
Look, whenever we do something, we are always somewhere in society, right? Right now, I'm not English teacher. I'm teaching you. So I'm in LSCM college. I'm in BBA second semester. I'm in section A. I'm explaining. So I'm in a social setting, right? And you people, my students, are constantly judging my ability to make you understand. Aren't you? You are judging, as I'm talking to you, as we are talking to you, for example, we both. Let's imagine we are the presenters. As we two presenters are presenting this paragraph number 2, you are judging the effectiveness of my presentation versus her presentation. Very naturally we compare, right? So how do you judge us? The point is, whenever we are communicating, someone will be judging us. Understand that whenever we are communicating, we will be communicating somewhere, sometime, to somebody. We communicate something to somebody, sometime, somewhere. I repeat, we communicate something to somebody, somewhere, sometime.
Sometimes.
I repeat once again, we communicate something to somebody, somewhere, sometime. Last repetition. We communicate something, somebody, somewhere, sometime.
sometimes.
And these somebodies constantly judge us. They constantly judge us. And while judging us, they apply two criteria. What two criteria? How effective we were
Effectiveness.
and how appropriate our presentation was. What criteria? How appropriate our style was and how effective our presentation was. Now, next paragraph talks about appropriateness. Go on, next paragraph. Sorry. It's a joint presentation. Okay.
Appropriate means the behavior of legitimate. Definition of appropriate: conformance to norms violence for new norms. Example of norms violation and revelation of relationship is in the third paragraph.
Good, very good. Third paragraph defines what is appropriateness. And you said that conformance to norms. Explain that. What do you mean by conforming to norms? CONFORM, not CONF. Remember, it's not CONFIRM. No. It's CONFORM. What is spelling? CONFORM. Confirm, to agree. And CONFIRM, to make sure. The correct spelling is CONFORM. Conformance to norms. What? Explain that.
Appropriate behavior aligns with values, norms.
Okay, what is a norm?
Norm means like rules, like where we are bounded.
Okay, any behavior, any rule which is acceptable to people is norm. Behavior that is accepted by society is norm.
Norms.
And behavior that is not accepted by society is not norm. For example, as a teacher, I must not touch her. I must not touch her. If I touch her, it will be offensive, right? That's not normal. So if I touch her, she will feel offended. That's inappropriate behavior. So what is norm? Behavior which people see as inappropriate. If you see me smoking, you will be shocked. Oh, my teacher smokes. And he teaches not to smoke. Because for a teacher, it's not a normal thing to smoke. Right? Because he should be role model. Right? So what is norm? What is norm?
Accepted by society.
Behavior that is accepted by society. Second point?
Second point, norms violation for new norms.
Explain that.
Sometimes individual may violate their norms for the new norms, like new tradition they may follow.
Can you give an example?
For example, like I'm shifting to US, then for 1 month I won't be, but after 2-3 like 10 years, I have to be adopted in that culture.
Okay, I'll give an example. 10 years before, we were over there outside in a college classroom, a veranda. There was a road, and a boy was walking with a girl, and the boy was holding girl's hand. And my fellow teacher saw this lady teacher, and I said, "Please come here, come here." I said, "What happened, man? Look, these shameless boys and girls, how they're holding hands." She was shocked to see a young boy holding a girl's hand. Today, I see young boys and girls in Kathmandu in public parks hugging each other, holding each other in arms and kissing each other. And nobody worries about it. Nobody bothers about it. Nobody talks about it. That has become normal. So what was not normal? What was not normal 20 years ago has become normal today. The point is, in communication also, sometimes people break the norms. For example, you might be writing a letter to me and say, "Hi, Divakar," rather than saying, "Dear sir." The norm is in our context, the tradition is writing "Dear sir." But in West, you could write, "Hi, Mr. Upadhyay." A student can write to a teacher, "Hi, Mr. Upadhyay." But if you write, "Hi, Mr. Upadhyay," here you are breaking a norm and you are setting a new norm. So norms change. Norms change. Which was not acceptable becomes acceptable. For example, many times you people here at LSEM, when you see me in the corridor, you don't greet me good morning, you say, "Hello sir, I have heard." You say, "Hi sir." At the university over there in Kirtipur, nobody says hi to me. Nobody says hello to me. See the cultural difference. In government college, I've never heard "Hi sir, hello sir." In private college, I often hear "Hello sir, hi sir." Norms. Norms. What is a norm here is not a norm there. You have changed the norm, right? Okay, next point.
Yeah. Examples of norms.
We give the example.
Yes, please. Yeah. Revolution of relationship.
For that, I don't know, explain that.
This norm violates may seen as appropriate. It leads to a viewing the colleges as a friend rather than just a coward.
Okay, for example, you can be friends with the teacher, and over the time you can regard your teacher as your equal, and then you may treat him as your friend, and possibly you might even use slangs while communicating. So what was not normal earlier, using a slang with a teacher, becomes normal when your teacher becomes like a friend, right? So the norm is violated and a new relationship develops, right? Yes, go on. So paragraph 3 defines appropriateness. Paragraph 3 defines appropriateness. Go on.
Paragraph 4 describes equating effectiveness with competence. Definition of effectiveness, context dependent satisfaction, example of conflict situation, distinct from efficiency.
Okay, how do they define effectiveness? What is effectiveness?
Accomplishment of values, goals.
Okay, effectiveness is achieving the goal. Suppose she is a sales lady at Puja International which sells car. She is a sales lady. She is a salesperson at Puja Intercontinental which sells car in Kathmandu. And Shirisa rides her or visits her showroom to buy a car. She offers counseling to Shirisa. One session goes, she goes back home, she does some internet research, and Shirisa writes a message to Prasamsa. Prasamsa answers the message. Then Shirisa says, "Send me some brochures about the car." Shirisa gives information. Then there is more exchange of information. And finally, after 1 week, Shirisa says, "I want to buy the car. Book me the car. I'll have a test drive. And Shirisa comes and she buys the car. So, her communication about selling the car with the possible client Shirisa Bora was successful because it achieved the goal of selling the car. It achieved the goal of selling the car. Suppose I'm selling fancy dress and you come to buy fancy dress and we bargain for 30 minutes and you go without buying. My whole communication has failed because I could not achieve the goal of buying the fancy dress. Right? Last time I went to buy a raincoat. To Santosh Bhattrai at Bhotaiti Sada building. He has a very nice fancy store. And he showed me a black color raincoat. And after observing for a while, I said, "I don't like black color, give me blue color." And he did not have blue color. He tried to motivate me, said, "It's large enough, sir, big enough, buy it." But I didn't buy. I spent 15 minutes talking and I did not buy. So his objective to sell me the raincoat failed. So his communication was not effective. So effective is about getting the job done. Getting the job? Long ago, funny example. Long ago, Miss Malla from grade 12 wrote me a love letter. And in her love letter she wrote, "Dear honey, Sunday को श्याम टाकीज में सिनेमा देखने आ जाना." And on Sunday at 11 o'clock, I did not go to Siam Talkies. And later I came to know that she had gone there, she had bought 2 tickets, and she had been waiting for me. And she felt that I cheated her. So her communication failed to get the job done. So what is effectiveness? Getting your job done. If you can get your job done, your communication is highly effective. If you talk for 1 hour, you talk for 10 days, and you can't get your job done, your communication is not effective. Your communication is not effective. Okay. Now what is, explain this point.
We saw this.
Yeah.
Context depends
satisfaction.
satisfaction. Effectiveness typically implies satisfaction, but in the least dissatisfying option.
Okay, go on, next point.
I'll say again. I think you didn't get what I said. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Next point.
This
Yeah.
example of conflict. In conflict such
Hello
as
class, please listen to us.
in
We are trying
conflict,
our best to make you understand. Yes.
very interesting listen, okay?
Yeah, very interesting. Listen, yeah.
In conflicts such as breakup, there may be no fully effective response, but some action can still achieve secondary
Have you had
goals.
any breakup so far? Have you had any breakup so far?
No, sir.
So explain that point. Suppose you could not help, and your girlfriend decides, or your boyfriend decides to have a breakup with you. Now there is no way out. 100% it is a breakup. Now you will say, suppose your girlfriend, you had bought a diamond necklace for her. You had bought a diamond necklace for her. Now she says, "I give you a breakup." Now what is it? Now you want that necklace back at least. Okay, breakup is breakup. Give my necklace back. Now you will negotiate to at least get that necklace back, or you say, "Okay, darling, let's have breakup, but let's be friends. Let's have breakup, but let's be friends and have a good relation. Let's not give people impression that we have had breakup," right? Okay, next.
Distinct from efficiency. This
What's that?
means listen, के सुन न भने कस्तो दुःख गरेर प्रेजेन्टेसन बनाछु.
Good. मलाई कस्तो मन छ यसो कुराले. कस्तो मन छ, बिचारा उसले राति नसुतेको होला
भने
हैन, उसले मेहनत गरेको होला, उसले सिन्सियरली काम गरिरहेछ. तपाईले हामीले के गरिरहेछ सुनिरहेको छैनौँ. क्लासको साथीले प्रेजेन्ट गर्ने बेलामा नसुन्नु भनेको साथीको इन्सल्ट गर्नु हो.
Yes, you are.
तपाईले क्लासमा साथीलाई सम्मान गर्ने कुरा यहाँबाट सिक्नु भएन भने भोलि लाइफमा पनि अरूलाई सम्मान दिन सिक्नुहुन्न. What you do not learn here, you are not going to learn elsewhere. This is the best place to learn good behavior.
अब
So
चाहिँ
please
सुन ल.
respect it. Yes.
अब चाहिँ सुन ल.
Yes, go on.
अब चाहिँ डिस्टिङ्क्ट फ्रम इफिसियन्सी छ. यसमा चाहिँ के भन्दा इफेक्टिभनेस इज रिलेटेड टु इफिसियन्सी विच इन्भल्भ्स डाइरेक्ट एन्ड इमिडिएट कम्युनिकेसन, बट efficient behavior is not always the most effective for achieving preferred outcomes.
Okay, I'll give an example. You're going to buy a motorcycle, right? Brand A, let's say, name any brand. Gixxer motorcycle gives you 50 miles per liter. Just any brand. Brand A gives you 50 miles per liter. Brand B gives you 70 miles per liter. Which one will you buy? A or B? You will buy B, right? 70. Because you say 70 is efficient. So what is efficiency? Efficiency is achieving goal with minimum cost, minimum time, minimum effort. What is efficiency? Achieving goal, minimum cost, minimum time, minimum effort. That is called efficiency. Yes. Next paragraph.
Any queries? No.
Any questions? Yes. Next.
Fifth paragraph tells about definition of competent intercultural, level of context, importance of culture, relationship, specific.
I guess we are missing a word there. It is definition of competent intercultural communication. It is definition of competent intercultural competence. Yes, go on.
Level of context, importance of culture, relation. Wait, सुन न भने कस्तो ल्याङ गरेको भन्ने छ
ल हामीले अब के भने ल डिसाइडेड अब बनायो भने क्यामेरा अगाडि देख्ने गरी भयो क्यामेरा अब डिसाइड भयो त अब जसले हल्ला गर्छ हामी क्यामेरा बोक्छौँ र क्यामेरा माथि फोकस गरेर हजुर बाहिर गर्छु ल अब बुझ्ने है बुझ्नेले आफै बुझ्ने कुरा गो
relationship, specific appropriateness, influence of place and functions.
So let me explain this thing. Communication competence depends on the context. For example, the kind of talk which is normal with your father cannot be normal with your friend. The way you talk with your classmate, you don't talk the same way with your parent, for example. The way you deal or talk with your teacher, you do not use the same style with your friend, for example. So how we communicate differs from context to context. When context changes, communication style also changes. What is okay in classroom may not be okay in the washroom. Sorry for this word, it came to my mind. I mean, what is okay at home may not be okay at the shop. What is okay at the restaurant may not be okay at the discussion forum, for example. Right? When place changes, people change, topic changes, our communication style also changes. In my video which I made about the bird from home, I am wearing a t-shirt because I am at my home. In this video, I am formal because this is a formal context. My home is informal context. So, communication changes when time changes, place changes, topic changes, and audience changes. Second, importance of culture. Different cultures communicate in different way. Last year you read that Saudi Arabians sit so closely that one person can spit on another person's face. That one person can smell the breath of another person when they talk. Because Saudis have no idea of privacy. Americans, if you come too close, they'll move back. They will think either you're a terrorist or you are LGBTQA something, or you are a gay, or you are a lesbian, you are a thief, you are a robber, you are weird, you are not normal. Because in America, in American culture, there is sense of privacy, zone of privacy. Zone of privacy. At least 18 inches area from my body is my privacy zone. Right? Stay away, stay away, stay away. Right? Then, relationship specific appropriateness. As I told you, for example, the way I talk to you as teacher and student is one style. The way she talks to her mom at home, another style. The way you talk to shopkeeper, another style. The style of communication changes when the relation between the speaker and hearer changes, right? Then, influence of place and function also. For example, where you are speaking depends has an effect on how you speak. Where you are speaking has an influence on how you speak. Yes, go on.
Like as Sir said, influence of place and function. I want to give example. Behavior suitable of a sporting event is inappropriate at funeral, and behavior appropriate in a conflict differs from that on a first stage.
A very good example. You are in a funeral. Somebody has died, and you are at Pashupati Areghat, and if you crack a joke there, in the funeral if you crack a joke and laugh loudly, will that be a good way? No, people will feel offended. They will feel offended. Yes, go on. Next paragraph.
Sixth paragraph is all about dependence on interaction quality, defining quality with criteria, minimizing style, softening style, and maximizing style.
There is one more style. Okay, class. We have 15-minute time. And here's assignment. We'll give the task now. Take your pen. Take your copy. Write the question. Write the question. In paragraph 6, the writer describes 4 styles of communication. 4 styles of communication. Describe them in detail. Describe them in detail. Okay, I'll check this side, you check this side, they will write the answer. Now you are trying to write the answer. You write the answer by consulting the book. The answer is in paragraph 6. The answer is in paragraph 6. Now I'm coming to you with a question. Which one of you doesn't have the book? You have one. You have one. Which one of you doesn't have the book? Where is the book? Where is it? Home. Okay. Home. Which one of you doesn't have the book?
Smriti.
Where is the book? Locker. Which one doesn't have the book? You don't have. Where is the book? Home. Book is at home, sir. Home, sir. So where is the book? Home. Where is the book? What's your name? Others of the book. What's your name? Only the book. What's your name? Who did the book? Only the book. What's your name? What's your name? Akriti has to be the locker. What's your name? Nissan has no book. Forgot. Your book? What is your book, sir? Hemanta. Oh, how innocent. It just Hemanta, sir. Hemanta has no book. Now the water will know you don't have the book. Where's the book, sir? Oh, the cat is reading? Or the dog is reading? I don't know. So what's your name, sir? Suyama has no book. Okay, go on.
Sir, I find out. Optimizing style. Sir, optimizing style.
Optimizing style, yeah.
I forgot to mention.
Okay, done. In paragraph 6, the writer describes 4 styles of communication. And he says that some styles have low quality, some styles have high quality. So what are these 4 styles of communication? Read and tell me. Please read and answer.
Smriti. मेरो फोन झर्ला स्मृति
Paragraph 6. What are the 4 styles of communication? Read the paragraph and answer my question. I think this is the last slide.
No, there is.
Okay. Okay, stop answering. We'll continue. Hope you have got some answer. So they are
6 qualities.
minimizing style. What is that?
So communication that is inappropriate.
Inappropriate and ineffective. Communication that is inappropriate and ineffective. That is low quality communication, also known as what is style?
Minimizing style.
What is the second style?
Communication that is appropriate
Communication
but
that is
ineffective called suffering.
Appropriate but
Sufficient.
second one.
That
Second
is
one.
appropriate but ineffective.
Appropriate but
Or not
ineffective.
ineffective.
Appropriate but
Ineffective.
ineffective. That is called as sufficing. Third is
Inappropriate but effective.
inappropriate
But effective.
known as maximizing. Fourth style,
Optimizing style.
that
Competent
is
character by
communication that is
achieving goals in a manner that is both appropriate and effective,
okay.
referred to as
Communication
optimizing.
which is both appropriate and effective and competently achieve the goal. That is called optimizing style. Okay, go on, next slide. Go on. Listen to her. Listen to her.
A model of intercultural competence.
Yeah.
Next
A
one.
very
is-
difficult section, I guess. Go on. Try your best.
First paragraph tells about fragmented model and literature summarization, example of skill list, lack of integration and practical difficulties. Fragmented model. Yes.
Okay, I gave it too much. I didn't realize that. Go on.
Fragmented model means existing model of intercultural competence are fairly fragmented.
Wait a minute. What I want you read this section. She won't help you. And okay, write the question. Read the section about the model, and explain what is a fragmented model. What is a fragmented model?
What is the fragmented?
Fragmented model. Question number 2. Explain what is fragmented model. Question number 2. Explain what is fragmented model. Question number 1. Explain what is fragmented model. I repeat again. First question. Explain what is fragmented model. Question 2. What do you understand by literature summarization? What do you understand by literature summarization? Question number 3. What examples of skill list does the writer present? Now answer these 3 questions by reading the section. Prasamsa won't explain. So we won't explain.
Lack of integration.
We won't explain. Let them do it now. Read that section. Prasamsa, you can take a seat now. Why do you
This-
stand there? They will do it now.
Okay.
Why we should do all the work? What examples of skill list does the writer present? Give her a big hand. Well done. I appreciate her work. She has made wonderful slides with minimum text and clarity, and she also showed audience awareness, audience control. Go on. Answer these questions.
Sir, we have finished all the skills.
Huh?
All the skills were like there. Like they are like 10, 15 and 20.
Pardon?
Sir, we have finished all the skills.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll explain. Or I'll call you next time, maybe tomorrow. I'll ask you to explain tomorrow. You note these questions. So when you come to class tomorrow, tomorrow I have a class with you. You will submit a written answer these 9 questions. In the very beginning, we have class tomorrow, right? In lined paper. And I will take your answers with me. You can do in a paper because I can't carry the whole copy. Write your name on top and do in a paper. I'll give the paper back to you. So first question, what examples does the writer provide to support his idea that the world is shrinking? Para 1. What is the purpose of this essay? Para 2. What does appropriateness mean? Para 3. What does effectiveness mean? Para 4. When is intercultural communication considered competent? Para 5. What are the possible communication styles? Para 6. What is the fragmented model? Next section. What do you understand by literature summarization? Next section. What examples of skills does the writer list? Next section. So you will write answer to these 9 questions at home, and tomorrow those who don't have written answer will be kicked out of my class. Sorry for this harsh word. Kick out. So your passport to stay in my class tomorrow is this assignment. Can I stop the class? Thank you. Thank you.